Hi guys, in this session we will discuss about services in Angular. Let's see what are services and why they are important in Angular. Services are used to share data between one or more components in Angular. Let's see the advantages of services. They are used to maintain the data across the multiple components, and it will make easy data manipulation, and it will separate the data from presentation logic. Usually the component will contain the data presentation logic and the service will provide data to the component. So in this session we'll see with an example of what is service. So here we are having app component. Inside this app component, let's assume we are having two components. One is user component and the other one is user detail component. So these are responsible for displaying user data. So let's start creating the user component. We will create the user component using Angular CLI. ng-gc component name user component. So in this user component, we will be displaying the usernames and we will create one more component with the user details. So in that component, we will be displaying the username along with his details. So this command will help us to create the component inside the app folder. So it will be taking some time to create the component. So once the component gets created, we can able to do. So here you can see the component has been created successfully. Here you can see the user folder. So it is having HTML file and TS file and spec file. So in the same way, we want to create another component called user details component. User details. So which is responsible for displaying the user details. So here you can see we got one more component, user details. Okay. So here you can see inside the user component.ts, this is the generated code when we use CLI command. Here you can see ng on init is the lifecycle hook which will be called on the initiation of component. So this is the better place to call for making any API calls fetching data from the database on the component load. So now let's take some users list. For the time being, I have created it already. Let's paste that one here. Okay. So I have taken user list which is containing some users. It is having user ID, username, phone number and hobbies. Okay. Let's assume in this user component we want to display the username. So let's do that one. And first of all, we need to include this user component inside the app user, right? So let's do that one. Inside the app.component.html, I'm including this app user component. Let's go to the browser. Here you can see user works. The text is displaying from the user component. Okay. So as we have taken user list in the component, user component, so we can able to display this user list inside the template file. So let's remove this one and takes one UL element. Inside that one, we loop ng for directive on this li. Ng for equal to let user of user list. Okay, we have seen already the ng for structural directive in the previous sessions. Okay, so in this session, in this template, we'll display only the username. User dot, what is the property for the username? Here you can copy username and paste it inside the template. And let's go to the browser. Here you can able to see we are able to display the usernames onto the component. So in the same way, we can able to display the user details onto the user details component. So in the user details component, we want to display some more additional details like user ID, phone number, and hobbies. We want to display in the user details component. So how we will do that one? These two are two different components, and let's include this user details components inside the app component.html. Let's copy this selector and paste it inside the app component.html. Okay, so let's put some heading here. User. Okay, let's take one h1 tag so that it will be clear. h1 user details component, user details. Let's save and refresh the browser. Here you can see the top one is the user component and the bottom one is the user details component. So in this user details component, we want to display the username, user ID, and user phone number. So if you see here, inside the user component, we are having this array of user list inside this user component, so that we can able to access this data inside this component only. So if you want to access the data, if you want to display the data inside the user details component, we need to make a copy of this one and paste it inside the user details component. Okay, let's do the same thing inside the user details component. So in this one, we will be displaying user name along with user ID and phone number. Use structural directive for looping and take the local variable user of user list. Let's copy the property user list of user. So here you can able to display user dot username. So you can see something like this: username hyphen user ID user dot user ID. Here you can find this user dot user ID, and we want to display phone number also. Phone number. So user dot phone number. Okay, let's break this one into the multiple lines and go to the browser. Here you can see in the user details component, we are displaying name Peter, user ID 1, and the phone number we are displaying. If you observe, we are duplicating the data in both the components. If you see here, user list is present inside the user details component and user component.ts. So we are duplicating this data array of objects in multiple places. As these are only two components, it will be okay. But if we are having multiple components, that will be difficult to maintain the data. To overcome this one, we will use services in Angular. Okay, with the help of services, we can maintain this data in one place and we can modify the data in one place, so that will be reflected in all the other places. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see how to overcome this problem with the help of services in the next session.